Blackpink in your area. Blackpink in your area. Being a bad girl, I know I am. And I'm so hot, I need a fan. I don't want a boy, I need a man. Click, clack, bada bing, bada boom. All eyes on me when I step in the room. You don't know, better ask somebody what you meant. Act like
All right, so good afternoon from the Philippines. No, we are just recording this for you guys, and
Yeah.
we are very much excited for the comeback of Blackpink, and we are here together with you. For maybe for those who are watching with us in the future, again, thank you for doing it. So, by the way, I'm Lance,
I'm Loy, and
and
we
we
are
are
the Blink from
yeah, of course,
Cebu.
you're coping. Yes, from Cebu, Philippines. No, and sige, so maybe right now we will just talk a little bit on
Yeah, we still have
when
3 minutes before
yeah,
the
still have
dinner starts.
3 minutes. Okay,
3 minutes.
3 minutes more. So we are that
Almost
very
there.
much excited for this comeback. We've waited for this one for more than a year, right? Because Blackpink had their comeback last April of 2019. So that was 1 year ago. So if we notice, Magod Loy, we Blackpink or YG does this. Actually, most of the fans doesn't understand the purpose. Why do YG does this? Why is it that it
Yeah.
will take so much time for them to have a comeback? So if you try to look at it, if you try to analyze the situation, last year after their comeback, Blackpink has a lot of schedules when it comes to concert. So I think their last concert was, if I'm not mistaken, was around March of 2020. So and they had it in Tokyo Dome, if I'm not mistaken, if my
Yeah, I
memory
believe
serves
so.
it right.
It
So
wasn't Tokyo.
yeah, and come to think of it, if your schedule is full, how can you plan for a comeback if that's gonna be the case? So
That's right.
right. So I mean, maybe our Iyaan, of
Mga
course,
Iyaan.
Blackpink. Iyaan, yeah,
The
Iyaan
Iyaan
is
Queen.
Unis. The Unis are, of course, they deserve rest as well. So I think they've given their, I believe so, they've given their energy at this time for their comeback, and it's I believe this video and this kind of music that they're gonna bring to us is still awesome, and it's gonna be like a new kind of a tune. If siguro Loy, a few minutes ago, if you have you watched the premiere,
Yeah. And
and yeah, and I think they have it in their background, their latest music, which is the How You Like That.
yeah.
So it's kind of slow.
The
Probably
beat,
it's
the
like
beat is very nice. So orgasmic.
yeah. I like the word. It's and what is it? What's that again? Eargasmic. So
Uh-huh.
what do you yeah? So well, given if when it comes to Blackpink music, it's definitely eargasmic,
Yeah.
right? So
And bro,
it's gonna be
sorry to cut
premiering.
you. Yeah, it's almost starting. I think
Yes.
we have a few
Yep.
seconds left for
Yep.
you guys.
Oh no. So like every one of us here are really excited for this comeback.
Yep. Very much. I'm kind of
When
sick.
when have
because
by the
of
way,
excitement.
Siloy, when have you become a fan of Blackpink? Maybe just a little bit.
Like I guess almost 2 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, not so not so long.
Not so long. Okay. So it says here premiere will begin shortly. So
Yes.
there you go, Blinks, and I know we are all excited for this comeback. And for me, by the way, I started for me becoming a fan of Blackpink when I I think it came to a point that I missed 2NE1. So
Mm,
2NE1 was their, of course, their senior group from YG.
yep.
I became a fan, of course, of 2NE1 since then, since they started their launch as in the K-pop scene, and from there, when they broke up, somehow I get discouraged a little bit. But then
Mm.
I came to you know come across. Oops,
Is it started already?
here. So, it's starting. So, but
Okay.
there's an ad.
There you go.
There's an ad.
Woo.
Still have 2 minutes more. So yeah, that's how I became what I just what I did that time. What I did that time is that I searched for the music videos of 2NE1 until it came across to me about Blackpink. So well, it at first it was introduced to me as 2NE1 versus Blackpink videos.
Mm.
So I'm kind of like, okay, my bias still, my heart is still with 2NE1 at that time.
Uh,
But that was 3 years ago. I think that was 2000, around 2017.
mm.
But when I listened to their music, the very first music I heard from them was the As If It's Your Last. And since that time, I became a fan of, to be honest. That was the very first music I've heard from them. It was very catchy. It
Mm.
was sweet. Um, the candy pop is still there, but it's still different from the rest of the K-pop music.
Yeah.
That's how different Blackpink is. So 30 seconds more,
Yeah, the
and
first song I've heard from them, I guess it was Boombaya. Maybe I've heard it
okay,
from noontime show in the Philippines. It's Showtime.
okay.
Yeah, they use it as their music prod, and I was so curious. And then at some point, one of the Filipino or Pinay artists shared that
Okay.
her favorite singer is Lisa from Blackpink. So yeah, I did a research and I like them right away. All
Wow.
right,
So
guys,
there you
here it
go.
is.
Just really excited for this. Oh my goodness, Lisa.
area. 보란 듯이 무너졌어.
Oh my goodness.
바닥을 뚫고
Jisoo.
다시 여기까지
Love you, Jisoo.
어깨처럼 잡겠다고 저 높이 두 손을 뻗어봐도 다시 캄캄한 이곳에 light up the sky 네 두 눈을 보며 I kiss you
Rosie is so
goodbye
pretty.
실컷 비웃어라 꼴좋으니까 이제 너희 하나 둘셋 how you like that?
Oh my goodness.
You gon' like
The
that?
beat.
Yeah, I really love the beat.
Like that? How you like that? Now, look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me.
So
Look
dope.
at you, now look at me. How you like that? Now, look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. How you like that? Your girl need a doll and that's 100. 패킷 중에 100 내 몫을 원해. Come on, get some. 나 같지만 어쩔 순 없잖아. What's up? I'm right back. 방금 sweater cut back.
There's an
Plain Jane, get
Arabian
hijacked.
feel.
Don't like me, then tell me how you
Yeah.
like that. Like
I
that.
noticed
더
that.
캄캄한 이곳에 shine like the stars. 그 미소를 띠며 I kiss you goodbye. 실컷 비웃어라 꼴좋으니까 이제 너희 하나 둘 셋.
Wow.
How you like that? You gon' like that? How you like that? How you like that?
YG is very artistic. I
Yeah.
mean, it never failed to deliver this kind of, music, and even the music video in itself is very beautiful.
Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. How you like that? 나에게 이른 채로 추락했던 날 어둠한 날 속에 갇혀 있던 날 그때쯤에 넌 날 끝내야 했어. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane.
Oh.
Nice, nice. There's a lot of
Bring
beats.
out the fun, bitch.
It started from slow and then now.
Yeah. And then, it changed, the pace changes. Oh, that's it.
We like it so much.
Of course. Definitely, it's you know, just wow. I mean, Blackpink is always cool, and the music video is very cool.
Hmm.
For goodness sake, I'm gonna listen to this one over and over and over again. That's for sure.
The replay button will
Yeah,
be raped again
yeah.
1 million times.
That's gonna be for sure. I mean, it's gonna be like a million times of just clicking the replay button.
Mm.
Wow, the music video is really cool, and even the music in itself, it's very different from the usual.
Yeah, it's a new taste,
Yeah.
new flavor.
So I thought like I thought it's gonna be like come back home kind of a
Mm.
thing
The
from
feels,
21, right?
yeah,
I know
the beat.
if you've heard it, but it's different. I mean,
Yeah,
it's still you know what do you call this one? Uh,
still Blackpinkish.
yes, it's still Blackpink. It's still Blackpink.
Yeah, you can never compare both artists.
You're right.
They
Right.
have
It's true.
different Tarask or something like
Yeah.
that.
But have you tried watching some 21 videos before?
Just a glimpse. To be honest,
Just a glimpse of
my
them?
ex-girlfriend, my wife now, she's a big
Uh-huh.
fan of 21, and
Wow.
yeah, she listens to it while working at home, and I'll just look a
Okay.
little bit, and yeah, the production is still amazing. You can really tell it's the YG works.
Mm. I mean that their production is very different, and
Mm,
it's always cool. It's always good to see
mm,
their music style. It's still the trademark is still there. Very YG.
yeah.
That's one thing I like about this. And Lisa doing the introduction,
Mm,
it's just awesome.
mm,
Jenny is very pretty. I'm wondering how much views will it produce for this time, because I think Blinks are really planning to to beat the former record
for
of,
sure, million
of
still
the
not
number of
enough.
views, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
million is not enough.
Yeah. I hope it will reach like around maybe 10 million in 1 hour, if that's gonna be the case.
They might break the YouTube system because of them.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
gazillion views.
Cool.
Blackpink. It's
Yeah.
expected.
And they're very unpredictable. The way how they do things right now when it comes to YG, they're very unpredictable.
Mm,
Nobody predicted that Blackpink were gonna have a comeback this year, because most of the
mm,
fans are always asking if when is gonna be their comeback. And so right now it already happened, and
yeah.
it's in front of us. And the music, the kind of music that they are bringing to us right now, another taste, and it's still cool.
That's right. I've heard last year, that maybe
Mhm.
somebody told me that 2019 will be the final or the last year of Blackpink. They'll
Yeah,
be
th-
forever gone
yeah. there were
because
there were
YG
predictions
is
from
no
the
longer
haters.
YG is no longer taking them
Yeah.
properly, taking care of them properly.
There were words. Maybe there were predictions from the haters about Blackpink, but
Mhm.
it didn't work. I mean, they're just Blackpink and YG keeps on proving the haters wrong from time to
Mm,
time, right? I mean, like the last time they also received from some criticisms that Blackpink were when they performed they were just what do you call this one using what do you call this one like they're
Yeah.
lip singing
Mm,
while they're
they're on lip sync.
performing, but it's a different story because when they perform in Coachella, you know,
Uh, yeah,
they do it live, and it's that was dope
that is
actually.
so mind blowing.
Yeah, true.
Very a true performance.
Right. Maybe what are some points you would like to to say when it comes to their comeback this time? What are for you? What are the highlights for this music video?
For me, what catches my eyes a while back. It's the during Rosie's Black Wings. So cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, any dark is cool to my eyes.
Right.
That's one of the highlights. But overall, the the video is very nice. And I
Mm-hmm.
really like it. And yeah, the color, the even their outfits, as usual,
Mm-hmm.
Blackpink. So nice.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for the next single release.
Right. Because I think they're gonna be releasing another set of songs in July or August,
Mm.
and then their full album will be on September.
Oh, cool.
So this kind of installment of songs
Mm.
reminds me of how SM Entertainment does for Red Velvet last year. If you notice them, they started having a comeback with Zimzalabim, and then here comes around July they um, went back again for Oompa Oompa, and then by around November they went back for another
Mm.
song, and that is Psycho. And um, November was the month when they dropped their full album for the Red Velvet. So I think
Yeah.
YG's gonna do that same thing for Blackpink this year. So it's a yeah, it's a one thing I'm always fascinated when it comes to the K-pop industry right now is that how creative they are when it comes to their marketing strategy. So they
Mhm.
keep on changing from time to time. So maybe to our co-blinks out there, if YG does this to us, you don't have to worry about it because they just want us to feel that they just really wanted to know if Blackpink is still in the game for K-pop.
Mm.
So we never fail to do that because we always bang the door or
Yeah.
bang the doors of YG, and especially our blinks from South Korea. They are
That's right.
they were very persistent when it comes to knocking the doors of YG for them to really move and um, create and make a comeback for Blackpink. So
Mm.
yeah,
That's
that
right.
that this is so cool. And I'm predicting that the hairstyle of Jenny um, will be
Trend.
a big hit for this year. So
Yeah, most likely.
most likely, right? So just like the hair clips from Solo last January 2019, then the rest of the girls out there, it became a trend. So
Mm.
hair clips became a thing for them too last year. Wow. I keep on watching the video. It still captivates me.
Yeah.
The change of beat. It's just
The
awesome.
transition.
Yes, the transition. The transitions is just so cool,
Yeah.
and the ending is so unpredictable. So
Mhm.
you can't, or maybe right now we are still digesting the song. So
Mm.
just like Kill This Love before
Yeah.
when it dropped, the ending is kind of like you call it bitin, right? I mean,
Mm.
it's It's kind of like, oh, it
It's like
feels like
hanging.
hanging, right? But
You want more.
yeah, so maybe this is still part of the process where we digest their new music. We're trying to adopt that. We're trying to listen over and over again. So
Mm,
and that's one thing that YG really is good at. So they wanted people to to keep on listening and listening and listening to the song until they get so captivated and get very fascinated by it. So yeah.
yeah.
Any last words for the rest of the people before we say goodbye?
Mm,
Maybe to our fellow Blinks, what can you say?
uh, I'm speechless. I
You're
guess yeah.
speechless.
Let's watch it a million times.
Uh, right. Me, I think it's gonna be the same thing. I would like to invite all other Blinks out there to stream. Let's really support.
We have a baby blank here.
Where?
There
Oh,
we go.
hi Sam. Hi
G-San,
Sam.
the little Jisoo.
Jisoo.
Say hi to your friend, baby. Hi to your
Hi
friend.
Sam. Hi. So there you have it, guys. It doesn't mean
Yeah.
that we're yeah.
How about you,
It doesn't
bro?
mean that
What are your last words or before we end?
maybe for the rest of the people who's gonna be watching our video, you might think that Blackpink is just really for the teenagers. No,
Mm,
it's actually also for the millennials like us.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're in.
So we're still in. We still love the Blackpink music.
That's right.
There you have it, guys. So keep on watching, keep on streaming. Let's break some records for
Uh huh.
Blackpink and for YG.
Yeah.
Let's prove the world that that Blackpink is really worth the wait and worth watching. And there you have it. So please don't forget to click the
Click
button,
like.
subscribe, and click the bell for notifications once we
Yeah.
have another reviews possibly in the future when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to Blackpink and some other K-pop stuff. So this has been Lance.
And this is Eloy.
Thank you for watching, guys. Have a
Thanks.
great day. Bye.
Bye.